In this video, I want to talk about the original premise of this channel, which was about that you can change your life at any age. And I agree with that. I believe it. I'm 65, and I'll tell you some of the stuff I've accomplished in the last 2 or 3 months. Number one is what's really made the difference was setting a goal. And the first thing was to change my life. When I started this 3, 4 months ago, and the other parts of goals is you're going to have setbacks. And if you don't stay focused on your goals, you're going to get pulled off in another direction. And so when I started this channel, if you look back and you'll see a difference in what I looked like and stuff like that. My weight was 210 pounds. My blood pressure was 170 over 120 or something like that. And I was looking for something to do with my life as far as work, starting a new business, and for looking for opportunities, and was working on some other things that I wanted. There's a number of areas, everything from money and wealth to relationships and stuff like that. And I think part of it is it's almost like if you put it out in the universe by setting goals, it kind of creates an energy that helps you to attract those things into your life. And the other thing, the really important thing about the goals was that it helps you when you get stuck. And more importantly, it helps you when you get off track. So I started 3, 4 months ago. I was 210 pounds. I'm 177 today. I'll be 175. I did have a goal that was to get to 170 by the end of August, which was a month ago. And what happened was I got off track. I stopped exercising. I was drinking beer and doing things that were not supportive for me. And so I plateaued. I actually went back up a little bit, went up to 185 and stuff on my weight, and my blood pressure started to go up again. But what brought me back on track was the fact that I knew I had a goal to get my weight to 170. And I knew I had a goal to get my blood pressure down to reasonable range. And so, as I said, where I am now is my blood pressure an hour ago was 120 over 77. My weight, it was 177 today, and my guess is I'll be 166.75 by the end of the week, and I'll probably reach my goal about 6 weeks late. But it was really that 6 week period that I got lost. And to be honest with you, it was really the stress from the pandemic, and I had to go do a job that was extremely stressful, and it was it was hard on me. And so when the stress came in, I allowed the stress to override my goals. And this is one of the reasons, but in the back of my head, I knew that I had these goals that I wanted to achieve, and the only person I was going to let down by not achieving them was myself. And so when I got back on the goals, it got me back on stream fairly quickly. And I started eating better. I stopped drinking alcohol, which I think is a terrific idea. I think alcohol is one of the worst things in the world, and it's really there about stuffing your feelings and stuffing your emotions, which I'll talk about in another video. But by setting the goals, by having the goals in the background, it got me back into also in the process of starting a new business. So out of the blue, I got this phone call from somebody I hadn't seen in years saying, "Hey, I have this project. Are you interested?" And when he told me what it was, it has to do with killing the virus. And I went, "Hey, count me in." And it's a spray that you can use to coat everything from clothes to materials and stuff that will kill any virus within 10 seconds, basically, or less. And so that opportunity came along. Again, my weight's down. Business opportunities come along. And all of this I really attribute to the fact of, one, is being clear that I wanted to make change. Two, I believe you can make changes at any age. You don't have to be 20 or 30 or stuff. You can be 50 or even 60 as I am, 65 as I am. And it's really about setting goals and then doing them properly. What are the action steps that I want to do that's going to help me to get to where I want to be, and then checking them off. Okay, step one is this, step two is this. Like, I want to now start a YouTube channel, or I've started a YouTube channel. I want to start a Shopify store. And so what are the things that I need to know about Instagram? And, I've never been much into the Facebook or the social media stuff. I think it's distracting. But the reality is, if you want to do something like a Shopify store, you really have to learn these things. So I've got to learn about Instagram, and it's on my goal set. Learn about Instagram, learn about how to more maximize my use of Facebook and Pinterest, and so that I can find the right product and learn how to market it the way I'd like to. Like, that's not my background. My background's more traditional finance, mining, things like that. So this is all new to me. Like, you young people that grew up with something like this, with all the technology and social media, you've got a huge one up on people like myself who, you just have. But on the other side, I have a different up on you guys, is that I grew up before all this stuff. And I know what the world was like before, and I can see the effect it's having on humanity. And so that's one of the reasons I've been cautious. I feel sorry for the young people today because they didn't grow up before, and they don't have an experience of what it was like to live without all the technology and cell phones. And, you get on a train these days and you see people just glued to their technology, and all of this stuff is addictive. And, anyways, yeah, so the bottom line is you can, and I'll do periodic updates about what I've accomplished over the time frame. And again, it's about setting goals. And so right now, get off and whatever you're doing, what is it you want in your life? I mean, anything's possible, but you'll never find out what's possible until you try. What'll hold you back will be your beliefs from the past about how was my family life, how was my who in school taught me that you can't succeed, or who in my family said no, you'll never amount to anything, or what are my fears, like what are my fears of taking action, and what are my fears and what's inside of me. And if you want to find what your fears are, try to do something, and whatever comes up for you, it's going to be associated with something that happened in your past. And so the real trick is, I'm upset right now. What's it about? Like, why am I upset? Why am I not taking steps and moving forward? What am I afraid of? Hey, listen, I went out and got these funky glasses. And again, please take action. Know that you can do it. And if I can do it, you can do it, which is why I've done these videos. So I just want to show you that I'm 65. If I can do this, if you're 30, 35, 40, you'll likely not be watching this video, but if I can do this, anybody can do this. So please set some goals, any goals, like make them as big as you can. You can make little goals too, because they'll help you, because you'll achieve them faster. And you'll be able to go, yes, I did this. Yes, I did this. Because every little bit of it's going to give you more and more confidence. And the big goals, they'll take longer. Like, some of these and the videos online about, you're going to start a Shopify store and you're going to make $100,000 a month in a week. They're garbage, because that's not how it works. Business is business, and it takes time to develop strategies, and there's a learning curve no matter what business you start, no matter where you go. And this is where the goals help, because you can say, well, okay, I got to learn, this is my ultimate goal, to have a Shopify store. I got to learn this. I got to learn how to do Facebook ads. I got to learn how to do marketing online. I've got to learn how to do create videos. I've got to learn all these things, but just chunk them up one at a time. Like, I want to get good at videos. I want to get better at these videos, and it's just a matter of continuing doing. That's why I'm trying to do videos. Like, when I got stopped, I stopped for about 6 weeks, and so every day right now I'm trying to do a new video, 1 or 2 new videos that can help you to move your life forward by me showing you that I've been able to do this. So please take action, set goals, plan your goal day out, start the day going, yes, I can do this. Write your goals down and then write them down until you ingrain them. For a lot of us, what we have to do is we have to override our past conditioning that we got as kids. So that, yes, we're conditioned into a society that go get a job and all this other stuff. And the reality is anything's possible. Man's gone on the moon, like anything's possible. And we're going to do a lot more than that going forward. So set goals, take action, and please leave comments down below so that you can help me about what would help you. And I got a huge background in from everything from business to personal development and hypnosis and NLP and stuff. And so if there's anything that would really help you, please leave comments. And if this video has been useful in any way, please put a like. That would be great. And have a really wonderful day. And if you watch my other video on the 2 videos I did on trying to help people who were defensive, there's a lot of wounded people out there. So try to be nice to everybody, and be nice and be careful. And if you're driving in these weird times, slow down. Take care. Have a great day. Bye now.